In honor of Suicide Prevention Day, which is today, I've been told, I want to start my video out like this. What I want everybody watching to do right now is to grab a piece of paper and a pen. And I'm going to do this too. I don't have paper, but I have an old envelope. I'm going to use this. But on that paper, think of one thing that makes you happy, that gives you a reason to keep living. And what I want you to do is I want you to write it on that piece of paper. And every time that you feel down, just look at it and remember why that gives you a reason to keep living your life and just gives you a reason to be happy. And I'm going to do this too. But while I write mine down, I want you guys to think of yours, and then I want you to write it down. So, I'm going to do this now. Okay. You got it? Alright. I'm going to show you mine. Okay? Jesse is my 6-year-old brother. I call him Buddy, because he's my buddy. And I love my little brother to death. If anything happened to my brother, I don't know what I would do. But the reason why my little brother is my reason for me to keep living is because he always does something to make me happy and make me feel like, you know, there's somebody here who loves me and wants me to stay around. And I'll give you an example of something that happened recently, and it made me really happy. I almost cried. I'm moving out on Saturday, and I was leaving to go and paint my apartment. And this was early in the morning. I told my mom I'm leaving. I'll probably be there all day. And as I was putting on my shoes, I hear my brother just come bounding down the stairs. And he's like, "Wait, Min, don't go." I said, "Okay, what's up, bud?" And he says, "I want to give you something." And I said, "Okay." I didn't know what was going on, honestly. I had just woken up. And when he gets to the bottom of the stairs, he runs over to me and he just gives me the biggest hug that a 6-year-old could give. And I smiled. I almost cried. I mean, that morning I was feeling really down and low. And, you know, when I hugged him back, and when he let go of me, I said, "What was that for?" And he goes, "Because I love you." So yeah, that's why my little brother is my reason to keep living. And that's how I wanted to start this out. So for the past couple of days, there's been a lot of hate comments, hate pictures, fights, everything on Twitter, on Facebook, and there's like all of these things going on right now for the past couple of days that I've been noticing. I haven't really gotten into it because I don't really see my reason to. I'm not exactly a huge fan of either of the bands, but I know enough about Suicide Silence to know that Mitch Lucker died in a motorcycle accident, and that he has a little girl, and he was their lead singer. And then I know nothing about One Direction except that 4 of them out of the 5 are British, and the other one's Irish. I don't know. What I wanted to do is I want to address where both sides in this battle, whatever, in this conflict going on, I want to address where both sides are just being terribly wrong right now. So there is this big uproar going on about Harry Styles basically stealing Mitch Luckerstomp. If I'm pronouncing his name wrong, somebody tell me. People are saying, oh, he stole his move and he's calling it the style stomp. He's stealing it. He's not showing any respect for Mitch. Yeah, I mean, I can understand where you guys would be upset. If I was a huge fan of Suicide Silence, I would be upset too. The Suicide Silence fans are beyond pissed, and they're making like pictures and posts and commenting on fan sites and their Facebook page. Like I said, that's okay. I can understand that you're upset about that. That's fine. I'm going to essentially draw the line at this point. I mean, you know, here's the line. You're upset. This is where you're going over the line. Basically, what some of you fans are doing is you're commenting and you're saying that Harry Styles should die. That the entire One Direction band should die. They're terrible. One of their planes should crash. No. I mean, I'm not a fan of One Direction. I would never, just because I'm not a fan doesn't mean that I wish death upon them. That's wrong. I mean, they have families, you know, they have friends who would obviously be very upset if they did die. And they do have their fans who would be upset if they were to die, so being upset over a similar move is okay. Complaining about that similarity, that's okay. Saying that somebody should die and that they deserve to die, that's not okay. And honestly, a lot of you shouldn't say that about anybody at all. I don't care how badly they piss you off. Nobody deserves to die. Moving on to Directioners. I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with the band that you listen to. You like what you like, and that's okay. I won't patronize you for the interest that you have. However, when you start death threats and insults, that's where I have to draw the line with you guys. Just like Suicide Silence fans, you said that members of the fan base should die. That's not okay. That's not good. That's not... no. What's worse is that some of you joked about Mitch's death, said that he deserved it, that it's a blessing that he's gone, that his music sucked, that he was ugly. That's what pissed me off. Because, like I said, absolutely nobody deserves to die, and even after they die, show some goddamn respect. What really pissed me off the most that some of you guys said is that you said that Mitch's little girl, his daughter, some of you said that she should kill herself because of who her dad was and the music that her dad sang. Seriously? I mean, seriously, you want to now wish death upon a little girl who lost her dad? Who isn't going to be able to grow up having that dad? Who's not going to have a dad to walk her down the aisle when she gets married, to hold his grandchildren, to meet her first boyfriend? You're going to wish death upon her just because of just because of the type of music that her dad sang? I'm a pretty laid-back person. I don't usually want to hit people that much, but when I saw that some of you said that, I wanted to hunt you down and hit you with a bat. I really did. That is not okay. You should never, ever say something like that. I would never say anything like that. That is inhumane. That is sick. And you need some help. I'm not going to go full scale into everything that happened. There was a lot more. If I did go full scale into it, this video would be very, very long. So, with me pointing out that basically on either side, Suicide Silence and One Direction, either of you saying that somebody deserves to die, it's not right. It's not okay, and you should never, ever say it. So, with that, I'm out for the day. See you guys later.